All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ah! I do that every time. She falls for it. Hey, I'm Terrence. This is Clover. She's not feeling so good, so we're gonna hold her. So, if you see this like furry thing pop up, that's my doggy. Yeah, and you are?
I'm Danielle. Hi.
Danielle. And for our next vlog, I needed to set this up because a lot of stuff. Hey, Clover. A lot of stuff didn't make the video, and this video is basically should somebody go to the Polynesian to see the fireworks. So you didn't know what the topic was here, but do you remember when we went to the Polynesian to see the fireworks? So basically what happened, and this is over a bunch of days, and I would have told you each time I mentioned something like, check out the video here, but I have no idea how to do that in a video. And so just go back or something, I don't know. Check out the video here. Right? Clover liked that one.
But if you want to do it, it's up there. I can link it for you.
You can link it? She won't. All right. She always says that, but she never does.
Because she has to do it on a computer, and it's very annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, the day started. We were going to go to the Magic Kingdom. And the Magic Kingdom was going to have magic hours till 2 a.m. So we had a breakfast reservation at Ohana at the Polynesian for like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah.
So we drove over to the Polynesian and had Ohana breakfast, which takes a long time. It takes a long time to get seated. Then the breakfast took a long time. So we were going to leave our car at the Polynesian, which I know. Look at this piece of hair. Look at that. Clover's like, get that hair. There we go. All right. We were going to leave our car at the Polynesian, then go over by monorail to the Magic Kingdom, which is kind of frowned upon. People are like, don't do that. But we did it. All right. And then we were going, but we did have a reservation.
Yeah, it wasn't like we just went there and then just rode the monorail.
So we finished eating. Took a long time. We go through bag check at the monorail station, and then the monorail's broken. Yeah. So we're just kind of standing there, and no one knows anything.
This is at the Polynesian, by the way.
At the Polynesian, yeah. So we're waiting and waiting. So we're like, well, there's a boat. We could take a boat over to the Magic Kingdom. So we leave the monorail station and walk over to the boat because we love to sing.
Everyone was freaking out, by the way.
I'm on a boat. Yeah.
Everyone was freaking out at the monorail station. I remember, like, they were asking all the cast members, like, what's happening, like, what's going on. Yeah. And, like, no one really knew when I was going to be fixed, so.
So we walk over to the boat, and it's kind of hot, and it's very sunny. And it took a long time to get the boat. And as we're standing there, you can see the monorail go around. This is my monorail. Oh, we should take your toy monorail.
Oh, we should have, yeah.
No planning. All right. I didn't even tell her what this video was.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So we're watching the monorail because you can see it at the Contemporary and at the Grand Floridian, and we're watching it. And sometimes it was running, and then it wasn't. And we're like, is this the right? Because there's two monorails, the Express and the one stops at the Resort Loop. So we weren't sure. And we're kind of like, should we go back to the monorail?
And it wasn't consistent either. Like, you'd see one, and then you'd wait a little while, and then, like, one would come around. Like, it wasn't like you normally see.
And everyone was like, which one was that? Was the inner loop, the outer loop? Nobody knew.
So many people were just, like, freaking out about this, so.
And, but as we were waiting, the line behind us kept getting longer and longer and longer. So we're like, well, if we make a mistake, go on the monorail, come back, now it's even longer for the boat. So we eventually got on the boat after about 45 minutes, got to the Magic Kingdom, had to go through bag check again, because we missed the bag check. And then we're in the Magic Kingdom, and we were there for a few hours, but it was packed. In fact, in the Peter Pan video, I say we're here with every other human in America.
Yeah.
And
it was hot, too, so, like, it wasn't a good park day to be at Magic Kingdom, or any park, to be honest,
we did Carousel of Progress to beat the heat, and we had a fast pass for Space Mountain, which you tried doing a night vision camera on, which didn't quite work. So we said, well, we're hungry. Oh, hey, Clover. All right, we're hungry. We wanted to go eat at Epcot because there was just more food choices there. So that was our last video, going to Epcot. And plus, the last time we had gone to Epcot, we were going around the worlds, and we got all the way up to China, and then the park closed. Oh, sorry, am I boring you, Clover? She's been sick, though, so she needs to rest. All right, we got up to China, and then it turned 9 o'clock, and they kicked us out. They're like, nope, time to go. And we were the only ones like in the store because everyone was looking at the fireworks, and they're just like, nope, 9 o'clock. So we were kind of upset that we didn't get to go to Mexico, and we were trying to do a non-alcoholic drinking around the world, which you can see that video, not here. All right, and then...
that corner, it's really annoying.
It is?
Yeah, because it flips. I kept doing that, and
I don't even know. All right, and... So we went back to Mexico. That was our last video, and that was a lot of fun. And so then it was like, all right, well, what do we do? And we were all kind of tired. Plus, we knew, Epcot's closing at 9, but we knew we were going to stay out to the parks till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Magic hours till 2 a.m. And it's been a long week at Disney, so that kind of even made us more tired. Our feet were hurting. So I was like, here's what we'll do. Let's take the bus back to the Polynesian. Our car's in the parking lot. We can go there. We can rest for a few minutes. We can put on sweatshirts because it's starting to get cold. We can I brought our refillable mugs. I said I can get the mugs out of the car. We can get a drink at the quick service. We can just relax and we can watch the fireworks from the Polynesian.
Yeah, and also we were able to explore, not explore, but we were able to see a little more of the Polynesian that we never really saw. Yeah, instead of just being up on that
Botiki is the name of the shop.
Really?
Botiki.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But
it's like boutique, but tiki because of tiki god.
Oh, that's smart. But we were able to see the food court and all of that stuff. Not really the food court, but the little restaurant. Or whatever.
Captain Cook's.
Yeah, that they don't. You don't get to see with the breakfast and stuff. So that was cool too.
So we walk all the way to the bus stop, and we're all tired because people were kind of, your mom, your sister, even you were kind of like, I'm not so sure about this idea. And I'm like, no, come on. So we walk all the way over to the buses to get the bus to the Polynesian. Feet are hurting. And people are kind of, you didn't turn on me, but you were kind of starting to turn on me.
It was hot that day, too.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't...
And then it got cold.
Yeah, and then it was a weird day.
So we get over to the big board that has all the different buses on it to see which bus to take, which number station. And I'm looking and I'm reading the sign, and there's no listing for the Polynesian. So I go over to the guy, and I'm like, I don't see the Polynesian on the board. Could you tell me where we go for the bus to the Polynesian? Now, I knew there was no bus from the Polynesian to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because of the monorail and the boat. But I thought there was one to Epcot, since Epcot's far away.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, there's no bus to the Polynesian. If you want to go to the Polynesian, you got to go to the monorail, which is all the way back from where we came. Plus, one of the reasons why we didn't go to the monorail is because it's up this big ramp, which doesn't seem that much but when you've been walking all day and your feet hurt and your legs hurt and you're like, I gotta go up this ramp. So then, you three just gave me the look of death. You're just like, we gotta go back. We gotta go up this ramp.
Yeah.
So I was like, ugh. So
it was rough too.
The buses are very close to the taxi stand. So I was like, you know what? Let's just take a taxi. Taxis are like $20. Sometimes when you're spending all this money on a trip, don't be cheap. Sometimes you just gotta put the family in a taxi and get there. There's only so many buses and monorails. You can do your family. Give the guy a nice tip. Get on the taxi. So we walk over to the taxi stand, and do you want to take this part? Because the guy was very excited to see us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I guess they just don't get a lot of business or something.
He said it was a slow night.
Yeah, it was a slow night or whatever. So the guy,
which was surprising because it was the day before Thanksgiving too.
I thought a lot of people would be taking a taxi, but again, I guess they just take buses, monorails, or boat or whatever. But we walk over and there's 3 taxi guys trying to wave us over, but the one that we went into the guy's taxi, he dropped his phone.
He's like, taxi.
Yeah,
and when he did it, his phone went flying.
Oh my gosh, and his phone was all cracked. Allison,
yeah,
I
it
saw
landed face down.
Oh, it was
cracked,
so bad.
And it was shattered. It wasn't a little chip or something.
Yeah.
And I felt bad. It's not like I broke his phone, but I felt kind of responsible. And I'm like, I'll give you a nice tip, but not enough for a new phone. Yeah, I felt so bad.
Oh my gosh, but okay, gotta put this out there. Allison and I, it was more like my first taxi rides, right?
Second. We took one at the...
Okay.
That's another storage toe when I had the meltdown at the
Oh my gosh, we
lighthouse.
should.
Yeah.
But,
That's another video.
Yeah.
My hissy fit at the lighthouse.
We all have our hissy fits at Disney.
Yeah, we need to start a series of videos, things we didn't catch on tape.
We should.
Yeah.
Oh my goch, okay. But,
like the time in Animal Kingdom lot when we, terrorized the people parked next to us. Yeah. Sorry.
We need to make this an entire video series. Okay, but
it was unintentional, but yeah.
Allison and I, it was one of our it was our second taxi ride or whatever. But Allison and I have a blast in a taxi. I don't know. It was really funny. But yeah, I like taxis.
So we take the taxi ride back to the Polynesian. And so here's the video of the fireworks at the Polynesian. It starts off where the girls you can tell they're tired. They're sitting there. And
it started raining
here's what I'm going
right?
to say about fireworks at the Polynesian. I don't know. There's a little beach area there. I got to use my hands. There's a little beach area there. And we couldn't sit there because the there weren't a lot of chairs, and they were taken up really quick, and your mother did not want you guys sitting in the sand and getting all dirty and stuff, especially if we're going to stay till 2 a.m. So that was out. So we went back over to where you catch the boat, which the boats weren't running, and we sat there, and it was cold and it was windy, and I thought it would be a great spot, but there's an island right in the middle of where that is, and it kind of blocked, you couldn't see the castle. It blocked like the bottom half of the fireworks. It looked like the fireworks were coming up out of the island. You could hear the music, which was good. So my advice would be, well, if you have a park ticket, go in the park and watch it.
Yeah.
If not, try to monorail over to the Grand Floridian or the Contemporary. You'll get a better view. Or maybe that beach area might be better, but I don't know because...
Well, we were looking at the beach because I remembered that I think one of us like went inside and I was trying to catch. I think it was you. But when they first started happening, you were inside, and I had to run it back in and get you when they like started to really come up.
Because I was filling everybody's mugs.
Yeah, and I
but
went.
She only gets water in her mug. Wait, what?
I actually got lemonade the last time I went. Yeah, I love lemonade. Oh my gosh, I accidentally spill it.
Not every place has the lemonade though.
Yeah, I spilled it all over the room though. Like every time I got it, I would spill it or it would drop, and there would be lemonade.
It has a lid and a straw.
Yeah, I mean, there was lemonade all over that hotel room by the time we were done.
A lot of the places, like we stayed at the All-Star, they only had the pomegranate lemonade. But anyway, one of the reasons why we wanted to do this too was to see the electric, I forget what it's called.
Is that the 4th of July
the electric water parade? No, it's
it's got
another name. I'm messing the name up. I should have looked it up. But we couldn't see it at all. It didn't. I thought it'd come right by us. It didn't come by us at all. No. So that I think you got to be at the Grand Floridian.
But didn't we see this? We saw this like American.
Yeah, way out in the distance, but then it never came to us.
We
electrical water pageant.
Wait, is that the thing that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because we were last trip I took with Allison, we were by the bus station in Magic Kingdom. You can watch that really nicely. You have an amazing view, and you got a way better view than you did at the Polynesian. To be honest, if you can go to the parks, or to another resort, you might as well, because the Polynesian view wasn't that spectacular.
Yeah. So my thing would be, if you want to see the fireworks and you don't have a theme park ticket, try the other places.
And we were able to see
Grand
the fireworks
Floridian, I think, would be better.
Art of Animation and Pop Century too.
Yeah.
So there's other places to see the fireworks,
and
even if you can't.
If you have a park ticket and you don't want to be with 80,000 people on Main Street, I would recommend going to Dumbo and Barnstormer, Storybook Circus. You can't see the castle. There's a little bit of trees, but you get a great view of fireworks. You hear the music. Nobody's there.
Yeah.
It's empty. You can sit wherever you want. There's no wait on Dumbo and Barnstormer, so you can ride those rides and see the fireworks from Dumbo and Barnstormer. That's pretty cool. We saw the finale. I've got videos of it. You can see it. Not here, because I don't know how to do that. And we saw it from Enchanted Tales with Belle one time. That was pretty good. Although it's back at the castle, so you don't see the castle.
New... sorry to interrupt.
Mountain.
Yeah, Splash Mountain is amazing. We saw that one time. But
you gotta time it just right. And you're in a cave to get in there.
It's kind of impossible to time it. If you were really trying, I'm sure you could.
I have a video of that.
It's really hard to.
Not there.
But it's kind of really hard to time it perfectly on Splash Mountain because the ride is so long and the wait sometimes is a little wrong, even with a fast pass or something. So you never know with that ride. But with the new fireworks show.
I'm being called, so let's wrap it up. So here we go. Here is the video. What did you want to say about the fireworks show?
Okay, with the new fireworks show, you can't go to Storybook. If you want to see all the projections and stuff.
To see the castle.
Yeah, to see the castle.
If you don't want to see the castle, these are.
If you don't want to see the castle, though, but it's the same. The fireworks are amazing either way. But I'm just saying, you're not going to be able to see the castle if you go to any of those other places. But I think riding Dumbo with the fireworks and stuff is just as amazing too.
Especially if you got kids who don't want to sit for 2 hours on Main Street to get a good spot.
Oh my gosh.
And then wait, and then all of a sudden some person walks right in front of your face when you've been waiting for 2 hours.
It was 6 o'clock and the fireworks started at 9, and people were waiting and taking their spot. I guess their family went other places or something, or they just all sat there for 3 hours, but that was ridiculous. I mean, go ride a ride, go wait in line.
So Clover says, "What? Watch the video," and see you next time.
Bye.
All right, thanks.
Where are we?
The Polynesian.
I don't even know how we got here. But somehow we're back at the Polynesian.
And our plan is to watch the fireworks and the electrical pageant from here. We tried to take a bus hit from Epcot, but guess what? There's no bus.
No bus.
And so we
took the
took
rich people taxi.
we took a taxi. I was like, I'm not walking all the way back to the monorail. So we took a taxi. But luckily, we have our resort mugs. So we're gonna go into Captain Cook's over there and fill them up, and then plant ourselves
I was gonna try that.
on the beach and watch fireworks. Are you gonna get a Dole Whip for the fireworks?
Of course.
Yes. And then we'll just call it a night.
No.
On the dock for the boat for the Polynesian, where we were what was that, 10 hours ago or so, and we're gonna try to see the fireworks from here. You can just see a little tip of the castle right there. But don't they shut the castle off during the fireworks?
Yeah, and they just fire it.
Yeah, and then we should get a good view, and then we should see the water pageant. So there's the Contemporary right there, and there is the Grand Floridian. And Natalie's happy because she's got some Cheetos. Oh. Sorry. Natalie's happy because she has a healthy carrot stick.
Stop, I don't want to be in your video.
All right, I'll edit this part out. Oh, sorry. Natalie's not happy.
I just scraped myself.
On a Cheeto.
Cheeto-related accident. All right, so let's wait here for the fireworks, and then we'll show some fireworks, but not all of them because that gets boring.
Let's say, how do we hear this so well?
Yeah. Can't see the castle, but we see some kind of lights. Hard.
It hurts.
Okay, we should have stayed there candy cane That was pretty. That's a big one. You don't realize how big the fireworks are until you're further away from them.
Yeah.
Is anyone else noticing that like the sound comes a lot after it actually explodes?
You know why? Because light travels faster than sound.
Is that just because we're so far away? That was very loud. I feel like it's shaking the dog. Can sound shake things?
Yes, because it's waves. Fireworks sounded like a boat.
Hercules part in the
Wishes
fireworks?
had a Hercules part.
No, it didn't.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
did.
did. Okay.
This has got to be the finale, right?
It's funny at Disney, you never know. I mean, it could be anything.
This sounds like finale music to me.
Okay, that looks pretty finale-esque.
Did you just make up a word, finaleist?
No, finale-esque.
Oh, finale-esque.
Difference. Here it is. They're gonna shoot a bunch out.
There we go.
There you go. Wow. That is the most fireworks I've ever seen at one point.
That's how you do a finale.